Good day everyone and welcome to Global Business News. I am Akid.
And I am Aizat. So today our team will be presenting a special report on BMW and the impact of Industry Revolution 4.0.
We will be covering each chapter with clear explanation and simple breakdowns.
And now, to begin the news, let's hear from our reporter with an exclusive interview with the CEO of BMW.
Now I'm with the CEO of BMW. Can you share about the background of BMW?
Alright, so actually BMW is a global powerhouse making luxury cars. So it's a key player in the global economy. So first I'll give you a quick background on the company. So what is BMW? So BMW is basically a German company founded in 1916 and is known for premium engineering and technology. So how global it is, BMW sells cars in over 140 countries and has factories in more than 15 countries. So it's vital for global trade and supply chains. So for our goal, we will analyze on how BMW stays competitive while managing global challenges like trade disputes and huge shift to electric vehicles such EVs.
Thank you. Now we're back to studio with Akid.
Thank you Nini. Now, let's take a look at BMW historical economy evolution with Kai.
Now, I'll move to understand where BMW stands today. This is important to look back at how the company developed through different economic periods. Its step for BMW journey actually reflects a major economic trend at work. In the early years, BMW operated in a way that closely matched classical economic ideas. The company focused heavily on efficiency and specialization, especially in aircraft engines, which made full use of Germany's strong engineering capabilities. It showed the concept of comparative advantage where a country or company succeeds by concentrating on what it does best. After World War II, BMW went through a very difficult time. Demand was low, resources were limited, and the company needed a new direction. This situation reflects a Keynesian economy. To stimulate demand and rebuild, BMW shift from large engine to motorcycle and small car, so people could start buying again. Even today, BMW still practice this idea through cooperation with government on clean and sustainable projects. Now that we understand BMW historical economic evolution, I will hand over to Nini who explain how global trends are currently shaping BMW business.
Thank you, Kayu, for sharing about the history of BMW. BMW's business is heavily impacted by the three big global trends. The first one is globalization. This allows BMW to build huge factories like the one in South California, USA, which exports cars worldwide. The second one is the regional trade blocs. Groups like the European Union make it easier to do business by removing trade taxes and making rules simpler between member countries. The third one is protectionism or the challenge. Tariff or taxes on imports are increasing. For example, new tariffs on Chinese EVs are forecasted to cost BMWs over $1 billion globally and reduce their profit margin. So, how BMW adapts? The first is they strategically build cars locally in key markets like their plants in China. This helps them avoid or reduce import tariff and get closer to local customers. Let's check in with Akid to see how technology is changing their factories.
Good afternoon. Next, we look at how the Fourth Industrial Revolution or IR 4.0 is changing the way BMW builds its car. First, the impact on production. BMW factories are now becoming smart factories. They use artificial intelligence and robotic systems to control quality more accurately, manage inventory more efficiently, and adjust the assembly line quickly. This means BMW can produce both gasoline and electric vehicles without slowing down. Next, the impact on the workforce. With smarter machines, BMW now needs fewer workers doing manual tasks. Instead, The company needs more software developers, AI specialists, and data experts. Because of this, BMW must continuously retrain and upskill its employees to keep up with new technologies. Of course, IR 4.0 brings both benefits and challenges. The benefits include faster production, higher precision, and more flexibility. However, these upgrades come with high costs, and BMW must also deal with cybersecurity risks as more systems are connected online. And with that, I will pass it to Shura, who will share our final summary and conclusion.
Thank you, Akid. To close our news, we look at what truly drives BMW's success in the global market. First, it comes down to cooperation. BMW operates through a large international network, so the company must constantly work together with suppliers and partners around the world. This teamwork is important not only for innovation but also for achieving long-term goals, especially BMW's mission to become a carbon-neutral company. BMW must be very good at managing risks. While BMW enjoys strong market growth in regions like Asia, the company also faces geopolitical uncertainties, trade barriers, and tariff issues like what Nini mentioned earlier. So BMW must balance opportunities with potential global risks. In conclusion, BMW stays competitive because it adapts quickly, especially in the shift toward electric vehicles, and because it uses smart international business strategies. This also shows how important a stable global trade system is. Organizations like the WTO plays a key role in keeping trade fair, predictable, and open for companies like BMW. Before we end, here are our recommendations. First, governments should continue improving global EV infrastructure and agree on common standards. And second, BMW should strengthen its supply chain to make it more resilient so the company can handle future disruptions. In short, BMW proves that success today requires not only strong engineering but also smart global cooperation and strategy.
That's the end of our report on BMW. We look at how the company uses new technology and handles global challenges.
We hope this helps you to understand how BMW works in today's world. Thank you for watching.